What if everything you thought you knew about your favorite reality stars was a complete lie? Behind the flashy edits, Instagram filters, and love triangles, there's a mess so deep it took Tasha K, infamous for never biting her tongue, to rip the lid clean off. We're talking secret arrests, shocking betrayals, and an alleged attack that no one saw coming until now. You're about to hear what really went down between Mendeecees, Erica Mena, and Yandy. And let's just say, the truth isn't pretty, but it's real, and it's finally coming to the surface. Long before the headlines glamorized his reality TV stardom, Mendeecees Harris was facing charges that could have ended it all. In a case that stunned even his biggest supporters, he pleaded guilty in 2015 to federal drug trafficking charges, accused of moving large quantities of heroin and cocaine through New York and Rochester. The plea deal landed him an 8-year sentence, according to CBS News, and stripped him of nearly everything. He had to forfeit all the money he made from love and hip-hop appearances during the investigation, plus his Audi R8, a luxury ride that became collateral damage in the fallout. But Tasha K claims that's not even the half of it. According to her, there were whispered deals, sealed names, and insider favors that never made the court records. Rumors swirled that Mendeecees knew how to play the system, and that someone on the inside made sure his sentence looked tough, while protecting people who were even deeper in. It's the kind of behind-the-scenes setup that changes how you see everything on screen. When Yandy Smith stood in front of millions of viewers and said "I do" to Mendeecees Harris on VH1, fans believed it was the real deal, a romantic moment sealing their love and hip-hop legacy. But here's the twist most people missed. The marriage was never legally binding. It was symbolic, for the cameras, and nothing more. According to public records and Yandy herself, in later interviews, she never filed the paperwork. Why? She claimed it was to protect herself financially from Mendeecees' legal troubles. But that explanation raised eyebrows, and now years later, the questions are louder than ever. Tasha K has hinted that Yandy may have had a deeper role behind the scenes during Mendeecees' prison sentence, not just as a loving fiancé, but as someone carefully controlling the narrative. Fans on Reddit pointed out how Mendeecees' social media accounts kept posting like clockwork while he was behind bars. Quotes, selfies, even comments that sounded a little too polished. The theory? That Yandy was the one managing his accounts, crafting a picture-perfect image while reality was crumbling. One post even sparked backlash when followers noticed the caption tone shifted completely, almost like it was written in her voice. Some users didn't hold back, accusing her of creating a relationship fantasy for the public while hiding the real drama at home. One viral comment read, "She's not just managing his brand, she's rewriting history." And according to Tasha K, that wasn't accidental. The control, the silence, the clean PR, every move was calculated. The truth? It might be way more orchestrated than any fan ever realized. Tasha K didn't just skim the surface. She dropped bombshell after bombshell. First, she claimed Yandy was juggling more than Mendeecees' social media. She was managing secret relationships. One clip revealed screenshots and whispered stories that Yandy may have been linked to a side dude, complete with voice messages and TikTok comments teasing a situation. Then there's the cheating saga. Mendeecees allegedly sent late-night flirty audio DMs to another woman named Jasmine, conversations Tasha K shared publicly, painting Mendeecees as the one playing both sides. But here's where it gets even messier. Insiders on Tasha's channel whispered about hush money deals behind the scenes, quiet payouts to keep key players silent, and production assistants going against each other just to stay on set. Even longtime crew members reportedly began arguing over who got airtime, triggering tension on and off camera. And whispers are circulating about someone paid Yandy for exclusive access. Her version of events may have been bought and paid for. Amid all this, newer cast members began breaking ranks, dropping contradicting statements about what really happened with Mendeecees and Yandy. One accusing Yandy of gaslighting, another saying Erica walked in on a scene orchestrated by the couple. Tasha K's leaks don't just expose celebrity scandal, they point to a backstage war for control, silence, and who gets to tell the real story. If you've been following the chaos of love and hip-hop, you already know that when Erica Mena and Yandy Smith are in the same room, it's only a matter of time before something explodes. But what most people didn't see coming was the day that explosion turned into a full-blown verbal and allegedly physical confrontation. According to multiple behind-the-scenes accounts, Erica didn't just confront Yandy, she snapped. And this wasn't some scripted TV moment. Tasha K claims it went down off camera after a production meeting when tensions boiled over. Erica allegedly launched into Yandy with accusations about manipulation, betrayal, and years of playing victim. She screamed that Yandy had lied to producers, used her influence to twist narratives, and tried to turn the cast against her. The confrontation got so heated that security had to step in, and even they didn't seem prepared for what Erica was ready to unleash. But let's rewind for a second. This beef didn't start yesterday. Years ago, when Kimbella clashed with Erica in a now infamous altercation, it was Yandy pulling strings from the sidelines, playing peacekeeper in public, while throwing gas on the fire behind the scenes. Erica never forgot. She's hinted in interviews and online rants that Yandy's the true instigator in every fallout she's had, cozying up to whoever fits her narrative, then discarding them when it's convenient. Tasha K took it even further. According to her, there were text messages, call logs, and even voice recordings of Yandy encouraging cast members to keep Erica unstable for better drama. The goal? Ratings, attention, and total control of the story. But Erica finally hit her breaking point. What started as a conversation about scenes turned into a raw explosion of resentment, jealousy, and years of buried receipts. And social media went wild. The moment Tasha K dropped her expose, fans didn't just react, they detonated. Reddit threads lit up like wildfire, with users dragging Yandy for what they called years of lies, gaslighting, and reality TV manipulation at its finest. One comment shot straight to the top. Yandy's entire storyline was a performance. The ride or die act? Straight fiction. Another didn't hold back. She was full of shit from the beginning. She knew what Mendeecees was doing and played clueless for clout. And then there was the one that went viral across fan groups. It was movie-worthy deceit. She built a brand off a man she couldn't even legally marry. What stung most was the fan base turning on someone they once called the show's moral compass. Even Mendeecees wasn't safe. People blasted him as clueless, compliant, and just another pawn in Yandy's script. But this wasn't just your usual online backlash. Tasha K's receipts had layers. Screenshots, alleged messages, insider tea. It made people question everything they'd seen on VH1. Suddenly, old scenes were being rewatched with suspicion. Who was really telling the truth? Who was just acting? Fan theories split the audience in two. Some believed Yandy was being framed, while others called her the real villain in a love story that never existed. What Tasha K exposed didn't just shake the surface. It cracked open years of quiet doubt that fans had whispered about but never voiced. And with every new post, every new clip, the divide got deeper. Because once the illusion breaks, you can't unsee it. There's more beneath the surface. Just when you think it can't get any messier, Tasha K pulls up the kind of receipts that dig deeper than anyone expected. Back in 2013, Mendeecees faced extremely serious allegations involving a minor. Charges that, while later dropped, left a permanent stain on his public image. Though no conviction ever came from it, whispers around the situation have never fully gone away. Tasha K didn't shy away from that history. She reminded viewers that the justice system letting someone walk doesn't mean they walked away clean. She questioned the timing of Mendeecees' plea deals and the silence that followed. Was it legal luck or something else protecting him behind the scenes? And then there's Erica Mena. Her name alone sparks controversy, but 2023 brought it to a boiling point. Fired from reality TV after using a racial slur during a heated argument on air, Erica's reputation took a nosedive almost overnight. Combine that with a string of arrests, public blow-ups, and custody battles, and you get a picture of someone constantly teetering on the edge of self-destruction. But here's what Tasha K suggests. None of this chaos is accidental. According to her, these controversies, arrests, and even public meltdowns are all part of a bigger machine, a system that thrives off dysfunction. Tasha paints a brutal picture. Reality TV, not as entertainment, but as a carefully controlled circus where producers exploit trauma, where cast members are pushed to the brink for viral moments, and where image is everything, even if the truth has to die for it. She tied every scandal, every accusation, and every off-camera whisper into a single theme: manipulation of the audience, of the cast, and even of each other. Mendeecees, Erica, Yandy, they aren't just players in a show. They're products of a system built to keep viewers addicted while covering up the real damage. As everything falls apart, the fallout from Tasha K's revelations hit like an earthquake. Career shaken, reputation splintered, and the once loyal love and hip-hop fan base left questioning everything. Yandy, once the show's calm center and moral compass, saw her social media engagement nosedive. Comments flooded her posts, not with support, but with accusations. Liar, manipulator, and you played us all. She responded, but not with a full denial. Instead, her approach was vague and deflective, posting cryptic quotes about truth, loyalty, and letting people talk. No direct mention of Tasha K, no real defense, just silence dressed as poise. Mendeecees stayed even quieter. His usual polished Instagram presence went cold for days, and when he finally posted, it was a throwback photo with a one-word caption: focused. Some saw it as damage control, others saw it as running from the fire. Erica, on the other hand, did what Erica always does. She exploded. She fired off stories, tweets, and live sessions claiming Yandy was obsessed, manipulative, and the real snake behind the scenes. But the more she spoke, the more it divided fans. Some felt her pain was real, others said she was spiraling again. And that's where things took a darker turn. The entire love and hip-hop brand started feeling exposed. Fans rewatched episodes with fresh eyes, seeing the puppet strings instead of the drama. Reddit threads broke down storylines like crime scenes, asking what was real, what was planted, and who was just acting to stay relevant. Producers were accused of exploiting cast trauma, feeding conflict, and editing moments to create villains and saints out of whoever fit the week's agenda. Tasha K didn't just call out a few bad actors, she cracked open the foundation. Now, even die-hard fans are pulling back, questioning whether they've been cheering for characters instead of real people. It's a legacy shift that no one saw coming. So what happens now? So now, the mask is off. Tasha K didn't just spill tea, she shattered the entire pot. From Mendeecees' hidden past and Yandy's behind-the-scenes control, to Erica's explosive clashes and the manipulative machine fueling it all, nothing is what it seemed. The arrests, the fake marriage, the silent deals, the fights that were never meant to be public, it's all out now. And the truth, it's uglier, deeper, and more calculated than reality TV ever let on. But here's the real question. What part shocked you the most? Was it the fake wedding, the alleged attack, or the rumors of hush money and fake storylines? Drop it in the comments. We want to know what you believe. Because no matter how many filters, edits, or excuses they throw at us, the truth isn't done being exposed. And trust, this story's just getting started.